In the Woods news, submitted by Shy Babe Nicole. Sound like a hooker's aim. A 4-year-old boy was found alive after being lost in the woods for 4 days.
Oh shit.
Wow.
How did they stay alive? Staying alive.
4 years old? 4.
That just goes to show you can't delicate the fuck out of kids.
I'm not feeding my kid for 4 days then. Shit.
I'd probably eat somebody else by then.
What did the kid survive on?
He survived on swamp water.
Oh my god.
Is he not dead?
He ate grass.
This was fucking hilarious.
Well,
Gangster.
kids kind of do that at that age.
And where did he sleep?
I'm surprised he didn't get like a bacterial infection. Like,
I know, from the swamp water?
yeah, because that's stagnant water. That's gross.
It was dirty. Yeah, dirty, obviously.
Or parasite?
What'd you survive on? I ate poop! And then I ate some more poop. Like, oh God, kid, how are you alive? That's basically what he's eating though. Swamp water, that's
I
poop.
thought grass makes you fucking diarrhea.
Yeah, and throw up. Like, that's why dogs chew on grass.
I want to see you like voice an animated kid. Like I would love to see that.
Would love that. Somebody please hire me for that.
Yeah, so this takes place in Russia.
Oh, it's a Russian kid, that's why.
It's a Russian kid.
Russian kids are so resilient.
Yeah, 4 days in the wood, a simple
probably
weekend
snowing.
getaway.
There's this guy, he's a Russian weightlifter, and he was pretty much saying like, there's a lot of people that ask him like, oh, what do you think makes Russian weightlifting so different? And he goes, well, first of all, starting when I was a baby, my dad used to make me jump outside in the ice cold water every single morning. So that's my morning routine starting when I was a kid, because like there was snow and there's like a lake. And he goes, so because of that, my mental toughness is already this much above Americans.
Wow.
So he's like, so if that's my starting baseline, now I can do this many more things. But Americans or a lot of other countries that without that mental toughness are starting behind me.
That must be a common thing because I saw this TV. I mean, I know it's a TV show, but I saw a TV show that the little girl, like her dad, made her do the same thing too. Like when it was snowing and like there was ice everywhere, it'd make him jump into the water.
I think well, that's why Russians are so gangster.
But you know what? We still make more money than them. So it's cool to be lazy. I'm cool with being a lazy American.
I specifically remember when I was in elementary school, and you know, you get into like your little scuffles and shit, and kids would hit you. It wouldn't hurt as much because my parents would whoop my ass 10 times harder, right? Because they would hit you with bats, sticks, and when a kid comes up and he swings at you, it's kind of like, hey, this is not so bad, you know?
Yeah.
So this kid, his name is Dima.
We don't have snow here, so I don't care.
Dima, that's such a Russian name.
Dimas.
Him and his family, they were all camping, and during the day that he went missing, he went with his dad about 165 feet away from the camping site to go chop up some wood. And so the dad was saying that Dima didn't want to be there anymore, so then he sent him back to his mom. And so he was saying it was just a straight shot, like he never thought that he would stray away from that straight
He saw a
path.
butterfly and he started chasing it.
Yeah, so then the dad, after he found out that this kid never made it to the campsite, he was just so devastated. All the police, everyone was involved. There were so many people involved in trying to find this little boy for days. Like it was all over Russian media too.
I feel like as each day goes by, you're kind of accepting that your baby's dead.
Yeah.
I probably would have accepted after the second day.
Maybe if you're a Russian parent, you're like, he's still alive.
I know.
It's like 3 months later, then you're like, he's probably finally
If
dead.
not about half year, then he's still alive somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they contacted the police. There was just a search team going on, and they were even investigating the parents. They had them do a lie detector test to make sure that they were telling the truth, that they didn't set up this whole
Like foul play.
Yeah.
They're so backwards. Lie detectors just don't do doesn't show shit. Especially if you're a nervous human being, it's just gonna be all over the place all the time.
I had homies that shanked people and sold drugs and did coke, and they're cops now. So it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't do shit.
Because when you want to be a cop, that's one of
You
the
have to take a
things.
polygraph test, and then so you can pass it. Like if you're a good criminal, you'll just pass it.
If you have good nerves and no emotions, then it's just
That's so crazy.
The media as well, they were questioning the parents' motives.
Fuck the
Their
media.
parenting skills. Yeah, all of that. So this little boy was missing for 4 days. On the third day, they decided that, you know, this kid, there's no way he would have gone in that direction. Let's go in this direction. But then they're saying that there was this one man ahead of one of the teams that was like, no, I got this gut feeling we should go in this other direction that you guys don't think we should go.
What's the gut feeling? I see these little footsteps.
No, yeah, and they were also like tracking his footsteps too.
Don't they got fucking dogs or some shit that can go and smell?
Yeah, I'm sure they were using everything. So they were finally going down that path, and within the hour they found the little boy. This one dude,
He was doing pull-ups on a branch.
No, he said that
He had already a hut built and shit, a fire started.
wilderness is too pussy for me.
And he had a skinned rabbit, just fucking under rotisserie in the open flame.
I feel so terrible, like how my
I don't
mind is
like
going.
it.
Like when you told me, it's like, you know, well, who's it? Don't they have dogs? That'd be funny. They send a dog to find him. The dog finds the kid, but he mauled him and they brought him back to him.
Wow.
They got the wrong dog.
They got the wrong dog.
That was the like military attack dog.
Yeah.
Instead of like the search and rescue dog.
For some reason, I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and I thought that the kid mauled the dog because the kid's so gangster. But you went too dark on me. I'm
I'm
like,
sorry.
I know, I thought you were going there too. But
Oh no, I didn't
anyways,
get it. He got killed by the dog.
the guy that ended up finding him said that he came across a root of a fallen tree, and then he looked inside, and that's where he saw a little boy laying.
smart little boy.
Wow, what a smart kid.
Yeah, and so what they did is that
He
they
pushed
created,
over a whole tree.
Yeah, he laid inside of it.
and so like the rescuers, they created a stretcher out of clothes, and so they carried him out, and then they quickly took him to a hospital.
Did he need to be carried out, or they just forced him?
I'm not sure.
The kid is fine, like, I don't want stretcher. No. This looks better on camera when we carry you out, when we save you.
Yeah, they were saying that they were scrambling to try to get a helicopter, but they ended up just taking him in an ambulance. And then so once the kid got to the hospital, they're saying that he was in moderately serious condition.
Ooh.
And that he was dehydrated, sunburned, suffering from hypothermia. He has about
Damn, that's
20 tick bites
Ooh, fuck.
and mosquito bites, and that the insects themselves had been sent out to the lab to determine like if there was any
Lyme
diseases.
disease or whatever.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then they're saying that he received a shot of antibodies as a precaution, and
All that water he was drinking. And
yeah, and that it's really hard to tell how the situation will develop. But
I just
and
know that this kid's gonna be
he-
tough as fuck now.
He's gonna be like a Russian fucking special operations.
This fool look like a grown ass man in his face.
That's a 4-year-old?
I know. I was like, how are you?
That fool looks like he's 6.
Yeah.
When I think 4-year-old, I think like a skinny little, a short little chubby toddler.
He looks older than Isaac.
He does.
Yeah.
Those Russian jeans,
You gonna do
man.
the same shit to your kid? Like the Russian guy?
Yeah, you're asking. He doesn't have a kid.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you gonna do the same thing to your kid? Like put him through like harsh environments to toughen him up to get his mental fortitude above what the regular standard is?
I don't even know what that means.
I think I would, but not in the Russian way where it's like, because the Russian way is kind of like the Asian way.
Yeah.
I think I would try to want to make it fun, where the kid would enjoy jumping into ice cold water
Oh
by
yeah,
themselves.
yeah. I would try to lead by example.
Make it into a fun challenge. Like it's JK party.
Yeah, like if
Yeah.
I jumped in and he jumped in and he likes it, or if I take martial arts, he takes
Oh,
martial
you're like, yeah, you're
and
strong.
I slowly like push him, and then he gets tougher and tougher. I don't want to like just force him the way Asian parents do it.
Oh, I was thinking about just waking him up with a punch in the stomach.
A girl. What if you had a girl?
Same shit.
Same thing. There's no difference.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be her mom, so like I don't think I'm like very prissy, so I don't think I'd have a prissy kid, but who knows?
I feel like I'd agree until I hear the baby cry, and I'm like, fuck, that's so fucking annoying. Just shut him up and like give him a cookie.
That's how spoiled kids are made.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear the crying. It just keeps going and going and going, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm trying to listen to my fucking Bob Marley right now, but you're ruining the fucking vibes, bitch.
Yeah, maybe it's good you don't have kids yet. You're not ready.
In due time.
Shut up, baby. Well, you want a cookie? All right, here, take it. The baby's gonna cry if you put him in snow.
I just see your baby like the.
Paperclip is the name of
I
it.
feel like your child is gonna be in his crib, and when you look into the crib, it's just all cookie crumbs and fucking toys. Just like, shut up, fuck, man, here, take it.
Is?
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to let them play.
This kid is so tough because they're saying that when they found him, he was cold and wet, and all his clothes were torn.
The part that I couldn't really believe is how he has sunburn and he's hypothermia.
I know.
And they suspect that he has pneumonia as well.
Maybe because it gets hella cold at night and hella hot in the daytime.
Yeah.
It might be like that kind of weather.
But what kind of people play in the rainforest though? Is that like just a recreational Russian thing?
No, he was just
No.
camping.
Yeah, in a wooded area.
Okay, I look at the pictures and I assume rainforest.
Remember that little Japanese boy that they left? And then they're like, well, Daddy and Mommy's gonna drive away, and you're like, fuck you then. And then he went into the forest and he survived.
Oh yeah.
It's the same shit. Some of these kids, they're just meant to survive.
That's
So
true. They
Gogan needs to come back.
they don't do articles on the kids that end up dying. They only do it on the ones that survive.
Yeah.
The ones that die is like, duh.
Yeah.
So they're saying there were about 2,000 people looking for him.
They have cool outfits. I like their little hats.
That's so crazy, dude. Like, the woods, they can eat you alive.
I want to experience real camping just once, and then I'm done.
What's real camping?
Like
Taking a shit outdoors, doing all
yeah,
that.
like all of that. Like full on,
you're talking
like
about-
zero electronics. I have to hike up to the camping spot, no car, no nothing. I want to experience that.
Oh, you talking about Yosemite shit?
I guess.
Like where you have to dig a hole.
Even that, there's like subcategories. Are you talking about you hunt for your own food, or you bring pre-packed food?
No, I would have to do pre-packed. I can't do hunt. That's
She's talking about like Yosemite hikes, where you have to go up, you carry all your stuff with you, and when you have to take a shit, you gotta dig a hole, shit in the fucking hole, hike somewhere, and set up camp, huh?
But you have prepared food.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And like camping equipment that
shit is
I
rough,
can
too.
survive in.
I
but-
can't do it.
So it's like backpacking instead of like bushwhacking.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I still gotta make a fire with some
That's pretty
sticks.
fun.
But I gotta go with someone that actually knows the forest. Because you go there and you just set up campsite and it's like, dude, that's just a fucking skunk hole that you just set up next to. You wake up with skunk fart all over your face and shit.
And there's like a skunk orgy every night or some shit.
Why only skunks?
I don't know.
Skunks are shady like
Fucking
that.
10 skunks, they start fucking each other, they fucking squirting each other's
Like
faces.
skunk orgy happening.
But dude, that's true though, cause I remember I went camping one time with my family and we were having a bonfire and making s'mores, and then all of a sudden there's these two skunks that come out. One skunk went directly into like this can of like bacon grease and just started drinking it, and then the other skunk went into like the bag of graham crackers and just started like eating out of it, and then it like would turn and like when we tried to approach these skunks, like they would turn their butts around us and lift up their tail, and we're like, what the fuck? And then so we all just like ran away from our campsite.
Damn.
But like eventually like the skunk that was drinking out of like the bacon grease,
He got hella
no, it didn't die, but like the can rolled down and so it went with it.
Nice.
And then the graham cracker one, it just like dragged the graham cracker bags into the sewer through like sewer pipes, and we're like, what the fuck?
Animals, they adapt.
Watch out for the skunks, man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that last episode. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we upload videos every single day for you guys. Now to watch more videos, check them out up here.